Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสวัสดีครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการ Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมพบกันทุกวันเสาร์ตั้งแต่ 10 โมงเช้าถึงเที่ยงวันทางช่อง 7 HD ครับวันนี้ครับท่านผู้ชมเรามีทั้งหมด 7 คู่ที่จะขึ้นมาชกบนเวทีนี้ครับรับรองความมันไปตลอด 2 ชั่วโมงนี้กับมวย 3 ยกโดยที่มีนักกีฬาจากประเทศเมียนมาอิหร่านฝรั่งเศสและประเทศไทยอีกด้วยครับคู่เอกในวันนี้ครับจะเป็นคู่ที่ 6 เบิกบานลูกเมืองเพชรพบกับคงเดช Fairtex ในพิกัดน้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัม Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a total of 7 bouts lined up for you, all exciting 3 rounds of Muay Thai action with fighters from Myanmar, Iran, France, and of course, Thailand. Our main event will be the 6th bout of the day as Berkban Luke Mung Pet takes on Kongdet Fairtex at 58 kilograms. For those of you who would like to listen to commentary in English, you can do so by changing the language on your remote on channel 7 HD or tune into our YouTube channel at Fairtex Fight. สำหรับท่านไหนที่อยากจะชมออนไลน์ครับเรายังมีอยู่ 3 ช่องทางด้วยกันครับ YouTube, Facebook และ TikTok ช่อง Terro Digital และช่อง Fairtex Fight นี่คือคู่มวยสำหรับวันนี้นะครับส่วนของ Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme Road to One Thailand Season 3 presented by C Hero Rustech 2 in 1 ขอทบทวนครับว่าผู้ที่เข้ารอบตัดเชือกมีใครบ้างมวยไทยชายรุ่น 54 กิโลกรัมผู้ที่ผ่านเข้ารอบได้แก่พยาครุฑเสือจันทกมวยไทยเลี้ยวจุนเชาเพชรน้ำงามสจโอสุพิษณุโลกดาราซบิโรส่วนของผู้หญิงนะครับมวยไทยหญิง 56.5 กิโลกรัมผู้ที่ผ่านเข้ารอบได้แก่กาเบรียลโมรามเบียงกาซูซาเพชรวารินแฟร์เท็กซ์และเซราซูกไฮนะครับแล้วก็สุดท้ายนะครับรุ่นที่3นะครับของผู้ชายมวยไทยชายรุ่น64 กิโลกรัมผู้ที่ผ่านเข้ารอบได้แก่ฟ้าพิชิตลูกบุญมีซูไมพีเคแสนชัยมวยไทยยิมย่อก้าวไกล Fairtex และคัมภีร์เทวดาสิทธิกุลนี่นะครับผู้ที่เข้ารอบตัดชื่อผู้ชนะในแต่ละรุ่นจะได้รับสัญญาเข้า One Championship มูลค่า 3.3 ล้านบาทนะครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่นะครับกลับมากับคู่เปิดเวทีสำหรับวันนี้ครับมวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัมนักมวยจากประเทศฝรั่งเศสพบกับนักมวยไทย Join us after the break with our opening bout for today. It's 61 kilograms. A fighter from France takes on a fighter from Thailand. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extremeมวยมันพัน Extreme
สนับสนุนโดย C Hero Rustech 2 in 1 สีเคลือบกันสนิมในตัว
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight, Muay Man Pan Extreme, here from the world famous Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, live on Channel 7 HD. Our first bout of the day is in Muay Thai, 61 kilograms. In the black corner, let's bring out Neko Elias.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Lumpinee Stadium for another Saturday morning of Fairtex Fight. So coming in to the black corner, Neko Elias representing France. The tender age of 18, he stands at 173 centimeters tall with a fight record of 19 fights, 15 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws. Hailing from Lyon, France, but representing Petsaman Gym in Pattaya. His last fight, he had a points loss against Sing Sangpa Lumpinee. Lumpinee, a very good gym that often fights here on the Fairtex Fight circuit, but looking forward to seeing another Frenchman on here. As we know, the French have a very strong history here at Lumpinee Stadium. We've had many champions like Damien Alamos and Jimmy Benoit, 2 Lumpinee Stadium champions. So let's see what Neko Elias can bring us today.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Dedecha, winner Muay Thai Yin.
And making his way into the red corner is Dedecha out of Winner Muay Thai. He is 26 years of age. He stands at 173 centimeters. Dedecha has a fight record of 36 fights, 20 wins, 13 losses, and 3 draws. Born in Mukdahan, Thailand. His last fight was a win on points against Alan Kem from Muay Thai Gym.
So thanks for that, Dougie. Of course, joining me on the microphone today is Douglas Malagon. You may have seen this name before perform here at Lumpinee Stadium on a fair few Fairtex Fight cards. Of course, was here a couple of weeks ago for one of the fights that were online, commentating alongside me. But looking forward to seeing what Dedecha can bring us today. Of course, coming off a points win. He'll be looking very confident here this morning. Perhaps Neko Elias will be looking to redeem himself after his last points loss against Sangpa Lumpinee. And of course, a big thank you to all those who are joining us on the live stream on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching us around the world. So big shout out to Craig Jovanovic, who always watches us.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 61 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม สูง 173, weighing in at 61 kilograms, standing 173 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศฝรั่งเศส From France, this is Neko Elias. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม สูง 173, weighing in at 61 kilograms, standing 173 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand, this is Dedecha, winner Muay Thai Gym. And your referee, Nayamon Chai Wisuple.
Here we are with the tail of the tape. Dedecha, winner Muay Thai from Thailand, taking on Neko Elias from France. This one scheduled for 3 rounds of Muay Thai action right here at Lumpinee Stadium, the home of Muay Thai and combat sports in Asia.
รายการชกเต็มที่นะมีน้ำใจนักกีฬานะเราไม่ทำฟาวล์
Go to the center of the ring to have the last minute instructions told to them. We are ready for action in round number 1 for our first bout of the morning.
ทำเลยขยันอาวุธทุกคู่ได้ทำเลยชก
Dek Techa coming out southpaw, the start of round 1. Nice, cool, smooth, classic easy Thai style.
ได้เรื่องขยันอาวุธทุกคู่
Beautiful knees by the Thai, straight out the gates.
See Nakua just sliding in, trying to work him out, downloading the information. Beautiful southpaw kick right up onto the arms. As I often tell everybody watching home that slapping onto the arms takes out the punching power, and it's often what southpaws look to do is throw that big power rear side up and slap it onto the power arm of the orthodox fighter, take out the punching power. It's a very good strategy there from Deka. Deka, would I say?
Beautiful straight left from Dek Techa. Still kind of feeling out Nakur. Still landing that left kick. Nakur seeming to try to find his timing. I don't know if it's quite there quite yet.
It's a fairly slow round for round 1. I mean, as you know, Dougie, you can't really afford to take time off in the first round in these 3-round bouts. You've just got to go pedal to the metal.
Yeah, you can easily find yourself behind on the score a little too late in the second and third round if you don't start out performing well in the first round.
Nice uppercut straight into the clinch there from Deshkachar. There you go, I've got his name correct this time. Nice explosion in from the rear hand. It just seems like Nakur's finding it hard to find his rhythm and his timing here. The explosive power and the in and out method of Deshkachar is just playing dividends here. But perhaps we'll see Nakur pick up the pace in round 2.
Yeah, I'd like to see Nakur be a little bit more aggressive. He's letting Dek Techa find his rhythm and timing. Ooh.
Big solid left hand and a display of dominance over there after that left hand just towering over Nakur. And that can play on your mind as well, part of the fighter psychology. Nice head kick up top there from Deshkachar and follows up with the right elbow. Really showcasing his experience here.
Yeah, Dek Techa really opening up at the end of this first round. I think he's really found his rhythm and timing. Beautiful first round from Dek Techa.
Nice hand control there as well in that first round. Some beautiful placements of the hands, just controlling the hands of Nakur and pushing off to set up that kick. Beautiful work. So we'll see in the replays what that first round brought us, would you rather. So here we are. Beautiful hand placement over the top, pushes off with that knee. Oh, and a vicious right elbow over the top. Talk us through it, Doug.
Yeah, I think Nakur needs to work on keeping his guard up a little bit better. Dek Techa really finding those openings. Beautiful flying knee there. Not quite landing flush, but might be a tale of what's to come here in the second and third round.
So I think Nakur will have to pick up the pace to really make a statement here or a difference in this fight. Start pushing the fight to Deshkachar in this second round. So let's see what round number 2 brings us. What do you think Nakur can do to turn this around?
Yeah, I'd like to see him loosen up a little bit. He still looks like a little bit of deer in the headlights kind of going on there. loosen up. There he goes. Seems to be finding his right kick. Obviously, as an orthodox fighter, you really want to land those right kicks.
Get on the outside of that lead foot as well, towards the left. Locks up. Delivers a little pitter-patter knee for his troubles. You're right, he's still looking a bit stiff here. Needs to loosen up. Just commit to his attacks as well. Let the hands fly, and I think that'll pay dividends in the long run. He's definitely got the power to do so. As Dechar just folds him in half like a picnic chair.
A beautiful sweep there from the Thai. Seems to kind of be waiting right now, picking his shots. This is where I'd like to see Nakur kind of be a little bit more active, set up combinations. I think he's doing himself dirty, trying to just hit up his one-shot combos.
And that last sweep, that'll play big on the scorecards, really breaking the posture of Nakur there. Nice lean back and kick there from Dechar as he looks up at the clock, just seeing how much time he's got left to play around here.
Yeah, Dechar pretty much in cruise control here. He seems to be very in control of the rhythm, the range, the timing. He's landing that left kick at will. Nakur still looking a bit lost out there.
As I said, he really needs to take the fight to Dechar. He's just having a field day here. I mean, Winner Gym, they are known for their pretty elusive style. Sityodong, pretty sure is the head trainer over there, and he was known for his very stylish style. Remember a fight against him and Sam Bark, and he would just sit on that back foot and sweep the front leg, left kick all day. And seeing this style, very reminiscent of Dechar and cruise control, as he said.
Yeah, seems to be the winning combo for them, out of Winner Muay Thai.
Oh, mate, they are a gym of smooth operators.
I think Dechar has felt he's done enough. Ooh, one more beautiful left kick.
Looking very frustrated here, just looking for the counter. And that is the end of round number 2. So we'll go and have a look at the replays in just a second. What did you take away from that round, Doug?
Yeah, I think Nakur still wasn't able to find his timing. He's thrown 1 or 2 shots at a time, and Dechachar's not really having a hard time evading, leaning back, landing that straight cross, landing that beautiful left kick with ease. Little right kick there to the body. Nakur signaling come on, but I think, you know, Nakur's got to be the one to start pressing forward if he wants to make a difference in this final round. I think so far Dechachar's definitely got round 1 and 2 in my unofficial scorecards, Joe.
I would wholeheartedly agree with you. I'm pretty confident in that scoring, my friend.
Yeah.
I mean, we are only humble commentators, but I think we can comfortably sit here and look at that and go, yeah, that's 2 rounds apiece to Mr. Dechar at this point. So we're coming into round number 3. I think Mr. Nakur Ilias from France is going to have to pull something out of the magic hat here. A big Hail Mary to turn this fight around.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think Nakur needs to look for a knockout here in the 3rd. Dechachar straight back to just smashing him with those left kicks.
Slippery like an eel, smooth as silk. That beautiful left kick right up onto the arms, and you can see Nakur just egging him on there, taunting him. But I don't think he's in a place to be able to taunt him.
I don't know if that's the best idea at this point.
Do you really want somebody like Dechar to take the fight to you when he's been in cruise control this whole time? Do you want him to turn up the volume? I mean, you look at the reddening on Nakur's arms there, looking rawer than my missus is cooking.
Yeah.
Not that you've tasted my missus cooking, but beautiful whopping right kick up onto the arms again. Trying to get into the vice grip here, dragging down on that neck, slapping the knees in.
That toucher just complete control in the clinch there. And I'd assume he's going to be looking to go straight back to that left cross, left kick. Ooh, left to the body there. Right back, chilling left kick, evading Nakur's strikes. This is where I'd like to see Nakur try to maybe set something up with his jab. Maybe a low kick here and there.
And you know, if we were to put a name to Detchar's style, it would be Sabai style. Relax, relax, and Thai. Beautiful stepping up right kick there.
Detchar is definitely chilling in this third round.
Cooler than ice.
Beautiful display of Muay Thai though.
Great fakes as well to keep Nakur guessing. Goes for the inside leg kick there. Doesn't even look like he's broken a sweat in here. Goes for that beautiful wide hook down below with the low kick. And Nakur really needs to take it to him in the last 30 seconds. It just seems like he's really out of the fight here.
Seems like he's content to just ride this out. Maybe he's hurt. I don't know.
He could have come into this fight with an injury, perhaps. Beautiful low kick. I like that step around redirection there from Detchar.
Detchar still bringing it to him though. For the final bell, and I think that's going to do it. I'd have to give my unofficial scorecards to the red corner, Detchar. Beautiful display of Muay Thai there for our opening bout.
Yeah, speaking officially, unofficially, I'll have to agree with you there. That was a beautiful display of calmness and technique in fruition. But I've got to give it to Nakur because he did have his moments. He did showcase some beautiful technique, but just didn't take the fight to Detchar at all. So we'll make it official and throw it over to Mark Abbott.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27. 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27 for the winner in the red corner, Detchar, winner Muay Thai Gym. Congratulations to Detchar picking up the decision victory in our first bout of the day here at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาคู่ต่อไปครับมวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 56 กิโลกรัมนักมวยจากประเทศเมียนมาพบกับนักมวยไทย Join us after the break for more Muay Thai action as a fighter from Myanmar takes on a fighter from Thailand.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Pro Peach,
Yes?
can we do Muay Thai now?
Sure. Line up. Jab. Lock. Kick. Elbow.
Peach,
Yes?
can we do Muay Thai now?
Sure. Line up. Jab. Block. Kick. Elbow.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme here from the legendary Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. We now move on to the second bout of the day. In the black corner, let's bring out Zui Tiha.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Fairtex Fight here at Lumpinee Stadium. Coming in to the black corner, representing Myanmar, is Zui Tiha. The age of 23, Zui Tiha stands at 160 centimeters with a fight record of 32 fights, 17 wins, 13 losses, and 2 draws. Representing Family Muay Thai Gym in Bangkok, but originally hailing from Yangon in Myanmar, you can expect nothing but big heart, big hands, and a whole lot of velocity. We know that our Myanmar fighters come in to do business and go in for the knockout. Coming from the background of Lethway, they try and bring that aggression to the sport of 8 limbs Muay Thai. And there you can see the Lethway call to action, the slapping of the elbow before he steps into the ring.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Jamakin Sit Muadnit.
And coming into the red corner is Jamakin Sitmutnik. He is 27 years of age. He stands at 165 centimeters. He's got a fight record of 53 fights, 37 wins, 16 losses. He's born in Bangkok. He is a puncher and a kicker. His last fights, he's got a win on points against Wong Kang Khan. He's got a loss against Sa Sotita and another win against Pech Nakan Petnamsi. Jomakin, hailing from Bangkok, looks to have a very tough opponent ahead of him here out of Myanmar. Pretty excited for this bout here.
That's right, Dougie. You could, sorry to cut you off there, but you could see that big scar on the face of Zui Tiha. So he's not scared to bang. It's very noticeable indeed, perhaps from an elbow. So he's not scared to go to war here. So we're expecting big things here in center ring for our second bout of the morning.
Yeah, maybe a few elbows. This scar's no joke, dude.
Very vicious indeed. So we'll throw it over to
ค
Mark.
รับคุณผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 56 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 56 kilograms scheduled for 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 56 กิโลกรัม สูง 160 weighing in at 56 kilograms standing 160 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศเมียนมา from Myanmar Zui Tiha แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 56 กิโลกรัม สูง 165 weighing in at 56 kilograms standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand Jamakin Sit Muadnit and your referee นาวากาศเอกแหลมทองมีสิริ
Here we are with the tail of the tape. Jomekin Sitmuanit with the height advantage over Zway Tiha from Myanmar. So Thailand taking on Myanmar in 3 rounds of Muay Thai action right here at Lumpinee Stadium, the Madison Square Garden of the East, where we see all the best combat sports in Asia performed right here live for you on a Saturday morning. Channel 7 HD or Fairtex Fight YouTube. Round number 1 right underway. See Zway Tiha straight out of the gates, setting up the punches. Big wide left body hook there, but Jomekin replied with the right hand straight down. Goes for the right kick there as well.
Zway looking very tanky. Looking for a low kick there. Ooh.
And you can see he's not even trying to set up the shots, he's just trying to load them up straight out of the power bank, that's for sure. Jomekin needs to just remain calm here, because I think he is going to take a fair few heavy shots. I don't think Zway Tiha will be looking to set them up with fakes or anything, he'll just be looking to offload the big power shot.
Ooh, beautiful boxing there from Zway Tiha. There again, looking to time his hook, just missing. Really just banging there.
As I said, not afraid to stand and bang, that's for sure. And I think Jomekin just needs to be careful and calculated here. And just wait for the right time to strike. Capitalize on those big, loose overhands of Zway Tiha, because I think that's what we can expect. Him to be throwing predominantly most throughout this fight. Beautiful strict boxing there from Jomekin.
Yeah, overall on both sides so far, I'm pretty impressed with the boxing from both sides. This is the way that you want to definitely come out in a 3-round fight.
Oh, a big head kick over the top there from Zway Tiha, but doesn't even phase Jomekin. I mean, we've seen Jomekin fight here before, and he is fairly strong. He's got a good granite chin on him, so he can weather the storm here. But is he going to be able to weather the hurricane that is Zway Tiha?
And there is that hurricane just throwing punches and bunches there as we wind down to our last 30 seconds here of our first round. Good catch, kick to the low kick there. Really enjoying the pace of this fight so far, Joe.
Beautiful 1-2 straight down the line. And trying to egg on Zway Tiha to engage here from Jomekin. And you can see they're throwing the right hand to bait him in for the big left hook. There it is. Set it up beautifully. There from Jomekin. Very good high pace here for our second bout of the morning. And that is the end of round number 1. You called it. Beautiful pace from both gentlemen there. Very exciting fight indeed. So we'll go and have a look at the replays in just a second. What did you take away from that round?
Oh man, very fun first start to that round, or first round start to this fight. I think Jomekin just was a little bit more effective in landing his strikes. Good left hooks, but good boxing from both fighters here. Jomekin just a little bit more accurate. His punches and strikes seem to be landing a little bit better. Great head kick there from Zway Tiha, the Myanmar warrior. But overall, really fast-paced, intense fight. A lot of action there in the first round.
You know what I think Jomekin can do to really set up some of those power shots? Just pop out the double jab straight down the line, because you can see Zway Tiha really relying on the big power shots straight from the hip. You know, often all it takes is just straight down the line, straight 1-2s that can disrupt the rhythm of your opponent who's relying on those big power shots. Set it up and slide in with a big elbow or a face teep, something straight. Just keep those punches nice and tight and straight. You don't need to rely on any hooks or anything like that. Let's see what round number 2 brings us.
Ooh, beautiful right kick to the body there, landing for Jame Kim as they tie up. But I think you're right, Joe. Zay Tuiha seems to be kind of loading up. I think Jame Kim might be kind of seeing that, or Zay Tuiha might be telegraphing a little bit too much. Be interesting to see if Jame Kim can find his timing and rhythm and pace off of that.
Pull in the Cowboy from Yangon because he's shooting straight from the hip, that's for sure. Big swing and a miss there from the Cowboy. Oh, beautiful reply there from Jame Kim. Just reads it. Sets out that nice left hook.
And there was that elbow you were just talking about that Jame Kim should start looking to set up. Might be trying to do just that.
And it looks like he's cut him under the eye of Zay Tuiha there. Or is it perhaps a reopening of the scar? Or is it just the shading of the light? Do my beautiful eyes deceive me here? Oh, and a beautiful catch to take the Cowboy from Yangon to the ground.
Jame Kim maybe using that scar as target practice to drop that elbow. And there it is again with the straight up elbow. Zay Tuiha again just loading up, looking for his boxing. Beautiful elbow and sweep there by Jame Kim.
Waiting, baiting, looking to offload the power hands. The 6-shooter hooker. Hooks, that is. Punches. Oh, beautiful. Goes to the body there from Jame Kim. Very sharp indeed.
And it seems the pace has slowed down just a bit, but still plenty of action-packed exchanges here. Jame Kim kind of looking to hunt for that elbow now as he drops it over top of Zay Tuiha again.
Zay Tuiha looking very fatigued here, very open mouth, but still a lot of power in the reserves.
I was going to say, I'd like to see a little more kicks from Zay Tuiha to open up his boxing again. I think Jame Kim is kind of aware that Zay Tuiha is just looking for those heavy hands.
Catches the kick, takes him to the canvas. And that is the end of round number 2. What a fun and exciting round that was. Definitely a good way to start the morning here at Fairtex Fight. Definitely got a lot of puns unloaded in that second round as well. So very fun for both of us here. But let's have a look at these replays. Catches the kick, goes downstairs, goes upstairs, tries to plow him a bit there. Took a few too many steps for my liking.
Zay Tuiha, ooh.
There's that vicious tomahawk elbow over the top. And I just think Jame Kim's accuracy is really on point here. Goes under, goes over the top, weaving in and out with the punches.
Yeah, beautiful second round from Jame Kim. I'd have to give that round to him on my unofficial scorecards. Lots of elbows landed there. Beautiful boxing. Went to the body a bit. Let's see if Zay Tuiha can make some adjustments here in this final round.
I think Ryan in the comments section, Ryan Ballantyne has said that the cut has reopened on Zay Tuiha's face, and that's often that can actually happen quite a lot. The scar tissue after elbow wounds becomes very soft and it becomes quite easy to reopen.
And here they go again, right out of the gates in this third.
Goes for the spin it to win it there from Zay Tuiha. Oh, and a beautiful sweep, just puts the palm over the top, sweeps the leg from underneath him. Beautiful work there from the accurate pull and calculated Mr. Jome Kin.
Yeah, Jame Kin looks a little bit more comfortable here at the end of this fight. I think he's found his rhythm and timing. There it is, evading, answering right back with a kick. Ooh, little skip steps there. He's getting fancy on us.
It looks like this fight might just be a numbers game and call Jome Kin the calculator because he's racking up the numbers in terms of volume.
But Zaytuha still dangerous. That overhand right is there. It still has power if he can just find his timing.
But it is also the danger of relying on just power and throwing from the hip. Often you're swinging for the fences and don't find the mark. The accuracy on Jome Kin is in full effect here this morning. And there's that double jab, just pop it out, pop it out. Keep Zaytuha guessing. And he's smiling. Beautiful shiny smile there from Jome Kin for the audiences here at Lumpinee Stadium. Just having fun here in the third round.
I was going to say, he looks to be having a great time now here in the third round. I think he's felt that he's done enough to run away with this bout, but Zaytuha still dangerous. He still has that power, but I'd like to see him set it up a little bit better and walk forward. Usually the boxer, you typically see those type of fighters walk forward more. Jame Kin controlling, smoother, and pressing the distance.
I mean, as we saw in the first bout, styles make fights. And this is what we're seeing here as well, is making sure you pick your shots in Muay Thai. It's one of those fundamental rules of Muay Thai is pick your shots. You really need to stay calm in center ring. And there it is, beautiful, just whips the whole hip into it across the midsection of Zaytuha.
Beautiful elbows there from Jame Kin. As we wind down to the last 10 seconds of this final round. Can Zaytuha get a Hail Mary here before this fight's over?
Beautiful, beautiful end of the round there. And a good display of sportsmanship there from both gentlemen. Battle of the Nations, Thailand versus Myanmar in that one. So let's go have a look at the replays. That beautiful sweep. Palm across goes for the underhook under the leg. And a nice counter hook there from Jame Kin. As I said, call that man the calculator. Just pure numbers and accuracy.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all three rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges scored this bout 30-27. 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27 for the winner in the red corner, Jame Kin Muadney. Congratulations to Jame Kin picking up the second victory of the day เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่ต่อไปครับมวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม Join us after the break for more Muay Thai action at 61 kilograms.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Crew Peach,
Yes?
can we do Muay Thai now?
Sure. Line up. Jab. Lock. Kick. Elbow.
Pan Extreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight, Muay Man Pan Extreme, here from the iconic Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, live on Channel 7 HD. We now move on to the third bout of the day in Muay Thai at 61 kilograms. In the black corner, let's bring out Sunday Sit Kru Kong.
Coming in to the black corner is Sunday Sit Kru Kong at age 16, standing at 170 centimeters with a fight record of 21 fights, 16 wins and 5 losses. Representing Chiang Mai, Thailand, one of the northern provinces up there. And our hearts and minds go out to those from Chiang Mai at the moment who are suffering under the floods, as Sunday Sit Kru Kong is representing that beautiful province. We'll be bringing all the hearts of those people today into centre ring. His last couple of fights, he had a win on points to Jaknarai Lungmun-Pet, and a TKO win over Guilherme Rodriguez, fighting here at Lumpinee a couple of times before in the last couple of months. So looking forward to seeing what Sunday brings this morning for our third bout of the morning, as he steps over the rope for 3 rounds of battle.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Jaknarai Luk Meung Phet.
Entering the red corner is Jaknarai Lukmun-Pet. He's 23 years of age. He stands at 170 centimeters. Jaknarai has a fight record of 54 fights, 37 wins, and 17 losses. He's born in Suphanburi province of Thailand, kind of central Thailand there. And his last 3 fights, he's got a loss on points to Nang Kalailek, Dr. Nat Muay Thai. He's got a win on points against Said Rabo, and another win on points against Thet O Kia.
Gets the last minute preparations underway. Somebody in the comment sections were saying, what adjustments do fighters need to make as distance managed using boxing versus MMA gloves? Well, one of the big things is guard. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 61 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม สูง 170 weighing in at 61 kilograms, standing 170 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand Sunday Sit Kru Kong แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม สูง 170 weighing in at 61 kilograms, standing 170 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย also from Thailand จากนารายณ์ลูกเมืองแพร่ and your referee 11 กฤษดาพรตื้อ
Here we are with the tail of the tape. Jaknarai Lukmun-Phet taking on
คู่นั้นชกให้
Sunday.
เต็มที่นะมีน้ำใจนักกีฬาแบบล้มไม่ทำฟาวล์นะ
Thailand takes on Thailand for 3 rounds of 61 kilogram action
ยัง
right here at Lumpinee Stadium, the home of Muay Thai. Here we are for round number 1. Just a quick one in terms of the difference between the big gloves and the small 4-ounce Muay Thai gloves. It changes the guard, it changes the distance and the psychology of the fighter. You can see here, fighters tend to rely on kicks a lot more, as the big gloves don't tend to do as much damage as the small gloves. In small gloves, you have to shell up, and your guard becomes a lot higher. We're seeing some nice boxing here from Sunday.
Both these guys doing a great job right out the gates, mixing up their boxing and both landing effective kicks, smashing each other's forearms there, as you can see. Very cool, calm, and collected on both sides, but very effective, hard striking at the same time. You love to see it. Feeling each other out here at the start of this first round still. Both athletes very comfortable. Jack Narai's last few fights here at Lumpinee on Fairtex Fight the last few months. He's no stranger to Lumpinee and Fairtex Fight.
Of course, Sunday fighting in one of the other promotions here at Lumpinee Stadium is no stranger to what the crowds expect here. And this is turning into a nice, beautiful kick battle. Just as Jack Narai plows him to the floor. Made a little bit of content this morning on kicking and the importance of kicking. The different styles of kicking. Going to the thigh and disrupting the balance of your opponent. Going to the midsection and scoring. Going up the top for the knockout. To the kicking game. Seeing that right here. You can see Jack Narai looking down at the leg there of Sunday, trying to set up the leg kick.
Yeah, I like the way Jack Narai, I've watched him kind of control the lead hand there, kind of tap or jab at the opponent's hand here, and then step out to his left and throw a kick. Doing a great job of managing the distance and the angles of his fight, of his kicks.
I'll tell you what, Jack Narai would definitely be a kids party impersonator for Lumpinee Tita Gaugao. He's got a very similar face, that's for sure. Almost a complete doppelganger. And there we are for round number 1.
Yeah, Jack Narai kind of signaling, bring it on at the end of that first round there. But Sunday, very game, stood right in front of Jack Narai that entire round and went tit for tat with those kicks. Really fun first round to watch. There you can see Jack Narai landing effective boxing, trying to throw an elbow in there. Beautiful right kicks to the body.
Beautiful catch and answer there from Sunday. That nice inside leg sweep as well. I always love that, seeing fighters on the back foot sweep out that lead leg. But it didn't really play too much on Jack Narai as he went to the body. And there's DJ Sanook, always bringing the good vibes to Lumpinee Stadium on a Saturday morning. Definitely got me out of my seat and cutting some shapes here in the commentary booth. As Dougie puts his hand in his palm in embarrassment at my bad jokes and dancing. Here we are coming into round number 2.
Right back to that boxing, and Jack Narai looking for that elbow again. Good sweep on Sunday. Might have been a bit of a slip, but
I'll tell you what, that powerful kick of Jack Naraya there just a second ago might send Sunday to Sunday school. Oh, double it up. Sends it straight into the body, and you could hear the crack on that last one from Jack Naraya. Really putting his whole hip into it. Lumpinee doppelganger still staying very calm and collected here.
Sunday, very calm. He's definitely taking some kicks to that arm there, but Game standing right in front of Jack Naraya and answering back. That's what you got to do. He's got to find a way to kind of somehow turn the tides so that the momentum shifts in his favor. Jack Naraya.
And it just looks like Jack Naraya started to, maybe I'm eating my words here. I was going to say figure out the timing as he replies a lot more confidently, but Sunday really picking up the pace now. Nice time keep there.
And Sunday just not quite finding his rhythm there. Nice hard punches, straight right, up elbow, but not quite landing flush. There's something not landing there.
Drags down on the neck and sends that stabbing knee through the midsection. I'd like to see more of that there from Jack Naraya, but he is looking a bit tired there. The open-mouthed and heavy breathing from our athlete from Lumpinee.
Yeah, both athletes have definitely slowed down a little bit at the end of this second round here, but
double underhook there from Jack Naraya as he looks up at the clock, which is never a very good sign for an athlete when they're looking up at the clock, looking to see if he's in survival mode here. And I've got to say, Sunday looking a lot more fresh here. Can he pick up the pace? I don't think he can afford to stay this calm and this chill. Oh, beautiful elbow on the inside. But the granite chin from Chiang Mai is still in this fight, that's for sure.
Looking very chill, but almost complacent to just wait out the end of this second round here.
Beautiful work there from both gentlemen.
I think I'd have to give that round to Jack Naraya, my unofficial scorecards there.
I would agree with you. I think Jack Naraya's placement is just a lot more accurate. He figured out the timing and the distance of Sunday. Trying to send him back to Sunday school, that's for sure. Really just disrupting the movement and the rhythm of Mr. Sunday. The stabbing knees, I'd like to see more of that. Engage in the clinch, drag down on the neck, break that frame in half. That breaking of the posture is just such a big deal inside the clinch. Goes big on the scorecards in Muay Thai when you can break somebody's posture like that. You can't really afford to have your head dragged down. So here we are coming into the third and final round.
Let's see if Sunday can make something happen here in this third and final round. Our third bout of the morning here on Fairtex 5. Sunday starting out with a nice, beautiful right kick and a teep to manage the distance right after.
Oh, beautiful whipping kick there from Sunday. Replies back to Jack Naraya. And a very good disruptive low kick, stabilising Mr. Jack Naraya there. Again, playing big on the scorecards. It's not quite a sweep, that's the immense power of that leg kick, sending him to the ground.
Jack Naraya seemingly a little bit more aggressive in this third round, whispering something into Sunday's ear there in the corner as they disengage. Beautiful right kicks again by Sunday. Right low kick. I'd like to see him throw a little bit more power into that. Missing on that final.
Nice inside leg sweep. Not quite playing too much onto Jack Narai there. And a good little knee stabbing in at the end of that exchange to end that last exchange. And that's what you often have to do as a fighter inside the clinch. At the end of the exchange, just get that last little score in. Nice reply there from Jack Narai. Entering the matrix. Oh, a big tomahawk elbow over the top. Just on the shoulder blade of Sunday.
Now, sitting here at ringside, Jack Narai's kicks and strikes seem to have just a bit more power than Sunday. Maybe if this third round, Sunday's run out a little bit of power, but he's got to do a little bit more in the hopes to make something happen here in this final round of our fight here. He definitely shouldn't be sitting there on his back foot throwing lazy kicks.
Oh, beautiful reply there from Jack Narai. Comes into the last 30 seconds firing. And it's just one of those things that happens in terms of conditioning as fighters start off strong, then they fade, and then when it comes into the last 30 seconds, they start to get a bit desperate and start firing off carelessly, and I think that's what Sunday's starting to do now, getting a little bit desperate. He's definitely down that second round. Beautiful doubling up of the kick there from Jack Narai. Eats a big right hand from Sunday, locked up inside the clinch, and that is the end of the third and final round.
Yeah, solid performance there from Jack Narai. I think he's done more than enough to take it on the scorecards for sure over Mr. Sunday. But that's just my opinion. We'll see.
Oh, that big flying tomahawk elbow over the top. And a good setup for that inside elbow from Jack Narai as well. Just slaps the hand down. And I think round 2 and 3, I'd have to give it to Jack Narai. Let's see what the judges have to say about it. Let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-28, 30-28, 30-28 และ 30-28. For the winner, in the red corner, Jack Narai, ลูกเมืองเพชร. Congratulations to Jack Narai picking up the 3rd victory here today at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาคู่ต่อไปครับมวยไทยนักมวยจากประเทศอิหร่านปะทะนักมวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก68 kilogram. Join us after the break for more Muay Thai action as an Iranian fighter takes on a Thai fighter at 68 kilograms. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme มวยมันพัน Extreme
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme here from the one and only Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. We now move on to the fourth bout of the day in Muay Thai at 68 kilograms. In the black corner, let's bring out Hamid Rakabi.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a Fairtex Fight right here at Lumpinee Stadium. Our fourth bout of the morning at 68 kilograms. Coming in to the black corner, representing Iran, Hamid Rakabi. Standing at 170 centimeters, the age of 22. He has a fight record of 11 fights, 8 wins, 3 losses. And of course, coming from Ritty Rit Gym, formerly known as Jitty Gym, where a lot of foreigners in Thailand got their start in the early days. Of course, Liam Harrison from the UK used to train there quite a lot. The big star of one championship, recently retiring. So big shout out to Liam Harrison. But here we are, Hamid Rakabi in center ring.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Thanu Phet War Techno Luang Pu Suang.
And coming into the red corner is Thanu Phet War Techno Luang Pusi. He is 19 years old. He stands at 185 centimeters. He's got 51 fights, 41 wins and 10 losses. He's born in Buriram, Thailand. Obviously, a lot of famous fighters coming out of that province. His last few fights, his last win was here at Fairtex Fight at the end of August against Liu Wen Ji. He's also got a win against Chung Dem and a win against Jai Pet Didi. You may have heard about Buriram, Thailand. I believe fighters like the likes of Superlek, Kip Mukau Jim is out there. Let's see if Thanu Phet can put some combos together like the
ผู้ชม
greats.
ครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 68 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 68 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 68 กิโลกรัม สูง 170 weighing in at 68 kilograms, standing 170 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอิหร่าน from Iran Hamid Rakabi แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 68 กิโลกรัม สูง 185 weighing in at 68 kilograms, standing 185 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand ธนูเพชรวอเทคโนหลวงปู่สวง and your referee นายบุญเลิศแก้วพิทักษ์
Here we are with the tail of the tape. Muay Thai at 68 kilograms. Thanu Phet War Techno Luang Pu Suang from Thailand taking on Hamid Rakabi from Iran. 3 rounds of Muay Thai action right here at Lumpinee Stadium, the home of Muay Thai. Coming into round number 1. Let's see what both these gentlemen bring to the ring. Of course, an Iranian athlete representing the former Jitty Gym, now known as Ritty Rit Gym. Excited for this one. Big high kick, big heavy hands. Unleashing from Hamid Rakabi. Not uncommon for Iranian fighters to offload with the big heavy hands. Coming in to Muay Thai from a big tradition of kickboxing. They tend to come in with ferocious heavy hands and very square feet when they offload with the hands. Nice high kick there from our Buriram warrior.
Yeah, stylistically, this looks to be an exciting matchup potentially ahead of us already, with the Iranian throwing these heavy hands with a stocky build, the taller, lengthier Thai already landing kicks and teeps. There you go, another beautiful right kick and a beautiful knee from Thanupet. That's definitely something that he's going to want to continue to do, as he does there again, scoring effectively with those knees to stop the heavy punching Iranian with that forward pressure. Ooh, and a nice 12-6 elbow, just missing the Iranian. Perfectly timed right kick there from Thanupet.
Just having a little bit of trouble finding the space to offload a knee. And a good job there from Hamid Rakabi, pushing his hips onto Thanupet in that last clinch exchange, not allowing him to find the room. Oh, big left knee there from Thanupet as he offloads with the right hand back into center ring now, and that's where we like to see it. Back into center ring in exchanging range, especially in these 3-rounders, and a good plumb position here, dragging down on the neck, trying to drag the knees into the midsection. Straight to the body lock there from Hamid. Smart move against such a tall opponent. You don't want to get inside that clinch range and let him offload the knees, drag down that on that neck.
Beautiful right kick, right back to it. Thanupet kicks seem to be gaining more power each time he throws these kicks, as maybe he's found his range. He's feeling pretty comfortable against the Iranian there. Oof.
Big hacking elbow there from Thanupet, and he goes up again with the big head kick. And if he can get out of this range where he keeps getting body locked, he'll be able to find the sweet spot for setting up the knees, and that's what he wants to do.
And Hamid just winging his punches at the time. Thanupet, beautiful first round, a lot of action there at the start of this fight.
Great opening round for this fourth bout. Who do you think took that one? I mean, for me it was fairly close. A lot of those big punches from Hamid were very damaging, but inside the clinch there, some of those knees were just venomous indeed.
Yeah, Thanupet's kicks are just brutal as well. Really tying up Hamid's forward pressure there, which is really smart to do if you're dealing with somebody who's a heavy puncher. You don't want to let them just tee off on you. So Thanupet using really smart strategy there, grabbing Hamid, kneeing him.
And you can see Thanupet's corner there telling him to keep his guard up there as the cornerman goes to work on his leg, telling him to shell up and anticipate the punches.
You know what I haven't quite seen yet that I would love Hamid to throw in there would be some low kicks. He needs to chop the leg to open those hands back up.
Yeah, mix it up a little bit. Don't just rely on the punches. As you can see, the experience of 51 fights from Thanupet starting to shine through here in the second round. And Hamid Rakabi can only muscle him so long until he starts to fade, and I reckon it'll be about a minute and a half before he does.
Yeah, I was quite impressed with his pace actually in the first round. I did happen to see some of the fighters here at the weigh-ins yesterday, and I don't know if he had to cut a lot of water or what, but Hamid here slowing down surely in the middle of this second round here, or maybe just hesitant because those kicks from Thanupet are just vicious, those kicks and knees. And there it is again.
I mean,
Thunupet hunting for that head kick.
that is the danger of going so high-paced in the first round. You do tend to gas yourself out. You have to keep a steady pace over 3 rounds. I mean, you have to keep a high volume, but a steady pace. You don't want to throw everything into the first round. And it seems like Hamid was going for that full throttle strategy in the first round, and I don't think it's paid off for him here, because we're starting to see him fade. And there he goes for the body locks again. That's normally a telltale sign when somebody's starting to fatigue. They just go straight and lock the body up to buy time. But big hands there from our Iranian athlete.
And this is where I'd like to see him keep that pressure on. Start going to the head. Back to there it is. Hooks to the head. Staying tied up so that Thunupet doesn't have space to throw those knees, because those are vicious, dangerous knees from the Thai.
Thunupet's got to keep those hands up for sure, just like his cornerman was telling him a moment ago. Keep them up nice and high. But you can even see Thunupet starting to fade a little bit.
Yeah, definitely throwing bombs the entire first and second round. You're bound to gas out at some point, so that fatigue management really comes into play at the end of the second round.
And it does look like it's Rock Thunupet here, pushing the head back and forth like a bobble toy on the dashboard of a car.
Yeah, Hamid really throwing effective hooks and heavy headshots here. But Thunupet controlling the range with those knees, making sure that Hamid doesn't just go to town with his boxing. Beautiful fight though, stylistically. This is another great matchup of styles here at Fairtex Fight.
A beautiful round. So we'll go and have a look at the replays in just a second. A very dramatic end to that round as well, with the big exchanges of punches from Hamid Rakabi. And I think that's what Hamid needs to do as well. In that last replay we just saw, go to the body. Go to the body a lot more, not just look out for the knockout over the top. Go to the body and crush that big midsection of a Thunupet.
I don't know that, has Hamid thrown a kick?
I don't think throughout this fight, I haven't seen the hips move above the waist, that's for sure.
I think that would go a long way to really open up that boxing. Even just to throw it just as a look, you know. But we will see in this third and final round if Hamid can get it done with the heavy hands. Very close second round there. I would have to probably give the first round to Thunupet, so let's see what happens here in this third round, Joe.
Excited for this one. We are for round number 3. Thunupet or Techno Luang Pulsuang taking on Hamid Rakabi from Iran. Big heavy exchanges here in this one as well. Ooh, spin it to win it. There it is. There's the kick. The one and only kick we've seen. And it was a spinning one.
If you're going to throw it, I guess that's the one to throw. The Hail Mary spinning kick. It didn't land, but beautiful hook there again. Thunupet seemingly freezing for a second there. Those hooks have some power behind them.
Beautiful step-up knee there from Thunupet just a moment ago. I love a good step-up knee. Oh! Pushes off and sends the kick through. Very smart strategy there from Thunupet to get out of the punching distance from Hamid Rakabi. He's got nothing but bricks in those gloves.
Thunupet seeming to try to keep his way away from that range of those bricks in Hamid's hands. Hamid's got to find a way in there and keep that pressure on if he wants to continue to land those heavy shots on Thunupet.
And I often say it's a high risk, high reward shot, but I don't like to throw them because you leave yourself open, and that's exactly what just happened. Mr. Thunupet really capitalized on the spin it to win it. drags on the neck and delivers the punishing knee to the head of Hamid Rakabi. Starting to fade here with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Tanupet smiling it off and looking very comfortable here in center ring.
Yeah, Hamid on the back foot, but his corner, you can hear them screaming for him to push forward and try to drop those bombs that he was in the first and second round. Tanupet tying him up. Very smart move with 1 minute to go here in the third round.
Looks like our Iranian B-52 bomber is starting to run out of fuel.
Yeah, he really looks like he's hit the gas, and this is where that weight cut may have come into play, as well as the intensity of these first and second rounds. But he still has a little something in there, hucking that overhand right.
And a beautiful disengagement of the distance there to send that knee on the backside from Tanupet. Sends the rear teeth spearing through. Good step-up knee as well.
Tanupet tying up Hamid here as we wrap up this third round. Feels he may have done enough to win on the scorecards. But overall, just really exciting fight here with this international matchup. We'll go to the scorecards and see who's taking this win.
Well, unofficially on my scorecards, I'll probably have to give that to Tanupet. When we think of terms of Muay Thai scoring, effective damage and ringmanship, I just think the knees and the placement inside the clinch were enough for me. What did you think, Doug?
Yeah, I think especially the first round, those right kicks by Tanupet.
So let's make it
Ladies
official.
and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27, 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27 for the winner. In the red corner, Tanupet Fairtex Luang Wu Suang. Congratulations to Tanupet picking up the victory in our 4th bout of the day here at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาคู่ต่อไปครับมวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก69กิโลกรัมนักมวยจากประเทศอิหร่านและนักมวยจากประเทศไทย Join us after the break for more Muay Thai action at 69 kilograms. Iran takes on Thailand.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันมวยมันพัน Extreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme. We now move on to the 5th bout of the day. In the black corner, let's bring out Aryan Mohammadi.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a Fairtex Fight. Coming in to the black corner for our 5th bout of the morning. From Singbury Fight Club, Aryan Mohammadi. At age 27, Aryan stands at 178 centimeters with a fight record of 14 fights, 12 wins, 2 losses. Of course, representing Iran, we're seeing a lot of Iranian athletes on the Bangkok fight circuit. think you pretty much don't see an entertainment fight card without at least one Iranian on the card, making big statements on the scene at the moment. The champions like Mohammad Siasarani, of course, a lot of other well-known fighters on the scene. So looking forward to seeing what Aryan brings here this morning, a punch and kick stylist. So expecting more of a kickboxing style from Aryan as we throw it over to Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out เจ้าเสือหมัดนพเดชจิตขุนยิม
And entering into the red corner is Jausumat Nopad Jexikin. He's 27 years old, standing at 175 centimeters. The Thai has a fight record of 100 fights, ladies and gentlemen, 77 wins, 17 losses, and 6 draws. He's born in Songkhla, Thailand. He's a puncher and a kicker. So Jausumat gonna be looking to use that immense experience advantage over his international Iranian opponent and sail his way to a victory here at our co-main event here on Fairtex Fight at 69 kilos.
Of course, Aryan in the black corner with a 2 centimeter height difference, 3 centimeter, which rather, so not very noticeable, but we'll see if it plays into effect here for our co-main event of the morning. Iran takes it on Thailand once again as Jausumat says a final prayer before entering the ring for 3 rounds of action.
คู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 69 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 69 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 69 กิโลกรัม สูง 178 weighing in at 69 kilograms, standing 178 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอิหร่าน from Iran Aryan Mohammadi แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 69 กิโลกรัม สูง 175 weighing in at 69 kilograms, standing 175 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand เจ้าเสือหมัดนพเดชจิตขุนยิม and your referee จ่าสิบโทพิเชษฐ์กหกสิทธิ์
Here we are with the tail of the tape. 69 kilograms of 3 rounds of Muay Thai action. Jausumat Nopodech Sikkunjim taking on Aryan Mohammadi from Iran. The referee calling in our fighters. 3 rounds of action. Here is round number 1. Starting off a little bit slow here. Aryan goes for the straight 1-2, but answers back.
Jausumat landing a beautiful right kick there as they feel each other out. Beginning of this round, but starting off at a pretty good pace. Remembering that this is a 3-round fight here at Fairtex Fight.
Beautiful kick there from Jausumat. Showcasing beautiful balance and control. Needs to put a little bit more bad intentions behind it. I think Aryan has nothing but bad intentions in this fight.
And that's what you have to do against a Thai with a lot more experience. You need to really put the pressure on them and not give them time to get comfortable, find their rhythm and timing. Really got to stay on him there, which Arian's doing a great job so far. Not necessarily landing the most clean leg kicks, but staying active for sure.
I mean, that's one of those things when you're in the corner of a fighter taking on such an experienced Thai, you need to sort of tell your fighter to have no respect in terms of fighting. Of course, always maintaining sportsmanship, but don't respect your opponent too much. You want to get the job done at the end of the day.
Arian definitely needs to keep that guard up. Be interesting to see if he drops it as he begins to fatigue, because you do not want to drop that guard against someone like Jalsumat with 100 fights behind him.
And he's still very in control here, taunting the leg kick of Arian, playing into his hands.
Arian, great job with the low kicks, still throwing them. Jalsumat not completely bothered with it, but those will add dividends in the later rounds.
I would agree with that. And then he takes about 5 or 6 really good leg kicks to stop the fighter. Big teeth to the face. And I tell you what, Jalsumat is not showing any respect either.
Yeah, I'd like to see Arian set up his boxing a little bit better. He might be telegraphing just a bit. Jalsumat able to kind of see what's coming as far as the boxing so far. But Arian staying on him most of that first round, so I think that's a good bit of action for our first round of this fight so far.
Very good pace in that first round indeed. Who do you think took that one away?
I'd probably have to give this to Jalsumat. You can see, almost cheap to the face there to start by Arian. But it seemed that Jalsumat had a bit more control, felt a bit more comfortable in there, landing effectively. Beautiful low kick there by Jalsumat. Beautiful hook there. And that's what I mean about Arian not really setting up his boxing, but hammering away with these low kicks. Jalsumat saying, give me more, it doesn't bother me, but that's definitely what Arian's got to continue to do as we head into this second round and maybe find some other openings to hurt Jalsumat.
And just talking about the immense fight experience of Jalsumat, you can see he's actually missing some of the bottom teeth. 100 fights, that'll do it to you, that's for sure.
And here we go. Arian looking to go back to that low kick. Jalsumat to the body, using that teep effectively. Not bothered at all, he says, by Arian's strikes. Marching forward, making sure that he doesn't take any more of those low kicks that Arian's been giving out.
You can see the reddening on the inside and the outside of Jalsumat's thigh there. Definitely a fair bit of damage from those leg kicks, and the big flying knee there from Jalsumat, trying to get his fire points up.
And if I were Arian, I would stick to those low kicks exactly. I think he's found a home with those low kicks. He needs to set it up a little bit better. But you can see Jalsumat preemptively checking that left leg because he's clearly bothered, as much as he will pretend that it doesn't. You can tell by the checking, even when nothing's thrown there, as you can see, that it's bothering him. And Arian doing a great job finding the timing and the rhythm to land those kicks despite that.
You can see him looking for the body shot there to set up the leg kick. Beautiful left kick upstairs as well, cracking, echoing through the chambers here at Lumpinee Stadium, and a big right hand.
Beautiful.
Sending Jalsumat to the canvas, but gets straight back up, acknowledges it, throws a big right hand himself, but eats another one there from Arian. Big punch exchanges here in center ring, and ends lands it with a big teep to the face. Really picking up the pace here in center ring now.
Yeah, very impressed with Arian. This is exactly what you need to do, Joe, against a Thai with so much experience. He is definitely taking it to the Thai here at Lumpinee Stadium, throwing bombs, now mixing it up a little bit more. I think he feels like things have opened up. The Thai clinching him up, very smart move on Jao Sumat's part as we wind down at the end of this second round here.
You can definitely tell those leg kicks are starting to hurt Jao Sumat. Sure, he acknowledges it. He is a good actor, but I only think it's a matter of time if Arjan can weather the storm in this second round. And keep going back to those leg kicks. It'll pay dividends in that third. What do you think, Doug?
I think Arjan starting to fade a little bit at the end of this second round here. His pace was pretty intense, and Jao Sumat coming back with him feeling fatigued, but overall, beautiful round from the Iranian here. I'd have to probably give that to him, I think, on my unofficial scorecards. You could easily look at this fight being 1-1 going into this final round here at Lumpinee Stadium.
Let's go and have a look at these replays. The big right hand straight through there from Arjan. And there's the one that sent Jao Sumat to the canvas. Wasn't counted as an 8 count though. Oh, rips that head back and forth. I think he needs to go back to that leg kick.
Yeah, I would imagine, looking at his corner right now, that they're telling him, chop the leg, brother. I think he had something with that for sure at the beginning of the second round there, so that's most likely something Arjan's going to be looking to do. Both fighters probably realizing that it might come down to this third and final round, so we may see fireworks here. Let's see what happens.
Here we are for the third and final round. Jao Sumat coming straight out of the gates, firing the heavy artillery, going for the leg, going for the hip, goes for the teep as well. Big exchanges here in center ring, very tit for tat indeed. But I think it's only a matter of time before both start to fade, and that's what we're seeing. The first 30 seconds coming out strong. It's slowing down now. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
And there Arjan is going to the inside low kick. You can see Jao Sumat's inner thigh reddening. There it is again. Potential trip there from the Thai. Maybe an illegal sweep. The referee telling him to chill out with that. But pace starting really high at the beginning of the round. They're starting to slow down a little bit.
Catches the leg, replies again from Arjan. Big heavy hands as well. Still in this fight. Not quite at 100% velocity, but still in this fight, that's for sure. Nice knee there from Jao Sumat. Starting to push the pace and pressure now.
Yeah, and this is where having that posture and control really is important here in the later rounds if you talk about scoring. Arjan landing some effective leg kicks there, but just kind of posturally looking a little bit more fatigued. Jao Sumat looking almost that he has a bit more control there through this round.
And that's right, a lot of it's about faking it till you make it. You might be tired, but you're not allowed to look tired. That does play on the judges' minds in terms of balance, control, keeping your posture upright, and Jao Sumat is just making the difference here.
And that's what 100 fights will probably do for you, Joe. He's probably been in this situation more than a couple times. the end of this third round winding down. He seems to definitely be in control, but good, again, leg kick there. Arian continuing to batter it, but it may be a little bit too little too late.
There it is, that beautiful control and balance there in that last exchange. You can see Aryan catches the kick, but Jaisalmer controls his balance like a ballerina, stays on his toes, and there it is again, keeping the balance and teeps off. Beautiful work there from Jaisalmer.
Wow.
Just beautiful display of technicality and balance. Big on the scoring criteria in Muay Thai. That is the end of the third and final round. Let's go and have a look at these replays from that last round. My unofficial scorecard. I probably have to give that to Jaisalmer. Control, elegance, and scoring effectiveness.
Yeah, beautiful knees there from Jaisalmer. Beautiful right kick. Great timing there from Arian. The low kick was working for him. Here we go to the official scorecards, though. Let's see who takes it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28, 29-28, 29-28 และ 29-28. For the winner in the red corner, Jaisalmer Nopade Kunyim. ท่านผู้ชมครับช่วงหน้าพบกับคู่เอกของเราในวันนี้ครับมวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัม Don't go anywhere. Join us after the break for our main event.
Extreme.
Peach? Can we do Muay Thai now?
Sure. Line up. Jab. Block. Kick. Elbow.
Women Pun Extreme
สนับสนุนโดย Fairtex Hybrid Wood Guard ดูแลไม้อย่างคนรักไม้
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme. This is our main event. คู่เอกในวันนี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที A Muay Thai bout at 58 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัม สูง 173 weighing in at 58 kilograms, standing 173 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand คงเดช Fairtex คู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting out of the red corner น้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัม สูง 171 weighing in at 58 kilograms, standing 171 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย also from Thailand เบิกบานลูกเมืองเพชร and your referee จ่าสิบโทอนุกุลตามศรีลำ
Here's our main event at 58 kilograms. Bergban Lukmuampet from Thailand taking on Kong Dek Fairtex. Of course, Kong Dek, the taller of the two by 2 centimeters, but Bergban, the more experienced by about 10 fights. So looking forward to this one, our main event. 58 kilograms, a lot of speed, a lot of precision at this weight division.
Yeah, this looks to be a fun one to watch here for our main event of the day.
And of course, Dougie, you probably train with Kondech. What can you tell us about Kondech?
Yeah, Kongdech is a very tricky kind of style. Very good IQ. I would say maybe Muay Fimu. More than anything, beautiful left kick there.
So for those at home who don't know what Muay Fimu means, it's a technical, tactical strategist who sort of sits on the back foot a bit more but picks their shots and has lots of tricks. Sort of a bit more like, in terms of boxing, maybe like a Mayweather style, slipping and utilising their opponent's attacks against them. Sort of a very aggressive fighter. They definitely have the capability to do so, but to sit on the back foot more. Sending out that stiff jab a lot. Get a read on Kondech.
Yeah, and Kongdech seeming to kind of just be content to feel Kongdech out right now in the beginning of this first round. Both fighters doing a great job feeling each other out, touching with the lead hand there, testing each other's clinch.
Great hand control there from Kondech as he pushes off to set up the kick and redirect Bergban. Bit of a slower round here in terms of 3-round action. Both being careful not to give too much away. Just sending out the jab to set up the distance management. Needs a kick for his troubles there from Kondech.
There's that left kick again. Kongdech looking for that left kick.
Whilst 58 kilograms might be fairly light in terms of Western weight divisions, there's still a lot of knockout power in this division. Believe it or not, now that I'm sitting at 97 kilos, can't believe I actually used to fight in this weight division.
They are definitely built for speed, but do have the power. Tying up here into the ropes.
Good framing there by Berkbarn. Setting it up for the ice grip.
Round one.
Nice sort of slow and calculated round there from both gentlemen. We'll go and have a look at the replays in just a second. Not much in terms of venom or power, but a lot in terms of strategy. Not trying to give too much away, and often in Muay Thai, the opening round, a bit of a round to feel out your opponent and download the information. But for me, I'll probably give it to Kondech. Just did a little bit more in my mind.
I probably have to agree with you there. I think he just did a little bit more as far as landing his left and right kicks as they felt each other out in that first round, Joe.
Sorry, I have to reset my computer button. I don't know what happened to my brain there just a second ago. Having a bit of a glitch in the system. Whilst both these fighters were downloading the information, updating their computers, mine was having a bit of a reboot. So let's go into round two and see what our main event brings us. Starting off more of a higher pace now from Berkbarn.
Yeah, Kondech striking with a bit more intention here as we start the first round. Kondech looking to land his boxing. Beautiful right kick by Kondech. Switching into southpaw, landing left kicks. As I said, he's a bit of a trickster. Stepping through both stances and landing his kicks.
It reminds me a lot of the fighter back in the old day, Hong Kong Beck. Very, very famous Fimur fighter. He's got a gym over in Melbourne, Australia at the moment, but very similar style, stepping through, tricking his opponents, placing the palm over the eyes and setting up head kicks, disrupting their vision. Very similar frame as well. I believe his brother has a gym up in Chiang Mai, Hong Kong Muay Thai, Golden Swan. Sitting on that back foot, trying to bait Berkbarn into the kicking range.
Kondech doing a great job at the first half of this second round, landing effective strikes, controlling the range, striking and evading effectively.
He does a great job of coming in and out and exploding into the action, not just going forward all the time, but baiting and then exploding in it just at the right time. Phenomenal timing on Kondech Fairtex. Berkbarn having a lot of trouble finding his rhythm here. Bit of jittery energy from Berkbarn, Lumpinee Pet.
Yeah, Berkbarn seems a little deer in the headlights here in the second round. Not too active. Kondech doing a lot of activity here. Again, landing his left kick out of southpaw. Again, switching back to orthodox, back to southpaw. He is a trickster indeed. And landing, doubling up on that left kick out of southpaw. There's another one.
And he does a great job of landing those kicks right up onto the wrist. Skarbowski talks about that. Kicking up onto the wrist to take out the punching power. There's a bit of a cut open on Berkbarn's shoulder there. Not sure what it was from. Catches the leg, offloads the kick, showcasing beautiful balance.
Beautiful balance, but Kondech also holding on to that leg for dear life, not driving through. Waiting to strike. Beautiful second round though from both of these fighters. I think Kondech doing a bit more, in my opinion. Tricky, switching stances and landing effectively from both left and right kicks.
Let's have a look at these replays. And I think for me, I really like this fight because I love beautiful Muay Thai, and this is what Kondech is really showcasing here. Doesn't always have to be about taking your opponent's head off. I mean, he does go for it at the right times, but you know, you were talking about him being a trickster, but he's also got the fundamentals down to pat. Just beautiful kicks, beautiful balance, and beautiful ring control. And in terms of Muay Thai scoring, that's what we're looking for. The big three. Effective damage. The kicks are really effective in terms of damage. Slapping up under the wrist. When I was talking about Jean-Charles Skarbowski, talks about picking up onto the wrist, and it throws Bergman off balance. It's very noticeable indeed. So let's see what round 3 brings us here.
Yeah, Kondech starting out in orthodox. Good balance there as Bergman catches his kick. Beautiful slapping switch kick from Kondech there as they tie up and go into the clinch. Beautiful knees from Kondech. They go into the ropes.
Great vice grip, but I tell you what, Bergman's looking a little bit more out of his element here in the 3rd round. Definitely the first round, 2 rounds going Kondech's way. Here we are, the trickster in full effect. Goes in for the exploding flying knee.
Doing a great job catching that kick again and answering right back to Bergman.
I'll tell you what, the magician from Fairtex has definitely got a lot more tricks up his sleeve. What rabbit will he pull out next?
Effective jabbing there to manage the range from Kondech. Loving that. He's almost playing a super high level game of tag here as he pushes over his opponent. His opponent loses balance, but seemingly striking and landing at will and then evading.
To hit and not to be hit. This is the game that we like to see. Giving damage and not taking it, and Kondech go into the Hall of Fame for that, and a beautiful toss over the hip. Great display of Muay Thai here from Kondech.
Yeah, beautiful sweep there from Kondech. Bergman, I think, needs to be a little bit more aggressive at this point as we are down to our final minute here in the 3rd round. Kondech controlling definitely the 2nd and 3rd round of this fight so far.
You know, when we talk about 3-round Muay Thai, it's not often that we get to see this level of technicality and IQ on display. Normally, fighters are more interested in going for the aggressive approach, but it's really nice to sit back and just watch strategy and smarts at play, and just beautiful, beautiful Muay Thai. Oh, beautiful kick up top.
And again, Kondech. I don't even remember what stance he originally started this fight in, Joe, but he's back in southpaw right now. Stalling, tying up Bergman into the ropes as they're broken up by this referee and reset in the center of the ring. And that'll do it for the main event of today.
Beautiful, a beautiful fight indeed. Let's go and have a look at these replays. Just look at that lean back with ease from Kondech. Didn't even break a sweat in that fight. Great display of balance. Very reminiscent of a lot of the fighters from the golden era, like Samart Payakorun, all on display here at Fairtex Fight.
Punch Extreme.
ทุกพลังช่วยเหลือกันทุกอย่างเป็นไปได้ GSD เครื่องดื่มผสมสารสกัด
มวยมันพัน Extreme
Completion of all 3 rounds in our main event, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27, 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27 for the winner in the black corner คงเดช Fairtex ท่านผู้ชมครับเราหมดเวลาแล้วสำหรับช่อง 7 HD แต่เรามีอีก1 คู่ที่จะถ่ายทอดสดทาง YouTube และ Facebook นะครับ Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time here on Channel 7 HD, but we still have one more fight lined up for you just a moment online. Before we go, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Chongjet HD, Tero Entertainment, Fairtex, Seawood Tech Hybrid Wood Guard, สนามมวยลุมพินี และยุทธ Sports Gear. From me, Mark Abbott, the team here at Fairtex, Channel 7 HD. We'll see you next week. สวัสดีครับ
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme